Hello children. Now we move on to the second module of the poem, A Bird Came Down the Walk by Emily Dickinson. In the first module, we saw how the speaker finds a bird in the pavement or the walkway. The bird did not know that the speaker was observing him. The bird finds an angleworm, that is an earthworm, bites it into two halves and eats it up raw. Then the bird drinks a dewdrop from the nearby grass. He moves aside to give way to a beetle. Till here we are done in the first module, isn't it? Now I'll read the third stanza. Look into your textbooks, children, page number 29. He glanced with rapid eyes that hurried all abroad. They looked like frightened beasts, I thought. He stirred his velvet head. The word glanced means to look around. With rapid eyes, which means he looked very rapidly or in a very fast manner. The bird was scared. It was looking all around. The eyes were moving very quickly. That hurried all abroad. All abroad means everywhere. All around you can say. They looked like frightened beasts. The word they refers to the bird's eyes. Okay. The word stirred means to move a little. Now here, the speaker is saying that the bird looked all around very quickly, very fast, and he was in a haste. He was looking very quickly here and there. He's a scared bird child, a small bird, isn't it? The word there refers to the bird's eyes. He was looking all around. His frightened eyes were looking in every direction. He wanted to check if there's any danger nearby. His scared eyes looked like beads. His frightened eyes are compared to beads here, small beads here. I thought means that is what the speaker thought, that his frightened eyes looked like beads. And the soft feather on his head looked like velvet. So the head is mentioned as velvet head. The bird moves his velvet head or the small head a little. He's looking here and there, isn't it? So the head is also moving here and there. The eyes are also rapidly looking in all the other directions. Now the next stanza. Like the one in danger, cautious, I offered him a crumb, and he unrolled his feathers and rode him softer home. Like one in danger, cautious. The word cautious means very carefully. The word crumb means a bit of food. Small piece or a bit of food you can say. Unrolled his feathers. These words means he opened his wings to fly. Unrolled his feathers means he opened his wings to fly. Rode him. And rode him means the feathers helped him to reach home, fly away. Now it appeared that the bird was looking all around in a frightened manner, isn't it? So the speaker very carefully offered him a bit of food, that is a crumb. The speaker is also equally scared. The bird should not fly away, isn't it? But the bird refused to accept the food. He opened his wings and he flew away. The last sentence, and rode him softer home, means the wings gently took him home. The bird opened his wings and flew very gently back home. The next stanza and the last stanza you can say. Than oars divide the ocean to silver for a seam, or butterflies off banks of noon leap plashes as they swim. Oars. What do you mean by oars, children? Oars refers to a flat blade-like thing which is used to row a boat through the water. Now, here the speaker compares the wings to oars. Oars which row the beautiful bird towards home. In the last stanza, children, the flight of the bird is presented with a series of pictures. It is compared to oars, the way the oars help in rowing when one is in the ocean. In the same way, those wings help the bird to fly away. To silver for a seam. To silver for a seam means it refers to the line that is made by oars in the water. When you row a boat, now you can see a line comes when you touch the oar into the water. So in the same way, his wings are helping him to fly away very gently, very smoothly back home. The last two sentences are butterflies off banks of noon, leap flashes as they swim. The word leap means to jump. Flashes means flying very smoothly without disturbing the surface of water. In the last two lines, the speaker provides an image of butterflies flying around at noontime. Their movement is very smooth and graceful. These butterflies are jumping and flying in a very graceful manner. The speaker visualizes that these butterflies are swimming without disturbing or causing any ripple in the water. There is no splash and ripple in the water. So gracefully they are flying there. The word leap means jumping, and the word plashes means flying smoothly without disturbing the surface of water. Is it clear? Now we'll go for a quick recap of what we studied in this poem. In this poem, the speaker says, she saw a bird which came down to the pavement. The bird was not aware that the speaker is watching him. He bit an angleworm and then ate that angleworm raw. Then he got a dewdrop from the nearby grass. And when the bird saw a beetle coming, he moved towards one side to let the beetle pass by. The bird looked scared. He was looking very quickly all around him. His scared eyes are compared to tiny beads here. And he was stirring or slightly moving his velvet head. The feathers on his head is small, very smooth. It is compared to velvet cloth here. So his head is referred as velvet head. The bird looked as if it's in danger. So the poet very cautiously, very carefully offers him a small bit of food, a crumb. But the bird did not like this intrusion from this speaker. The bird stretches his wings and he flies away slowly towards its house or towards its home. The flight of the bird is compared to the oars or to butterflies, you can say. Here the flight of the bird is presented with a series of pictures. It's compared to oars. The way the oars help a person to row in an ocean, the same way the wings helped the bird to move or fly away. The poet provides an image of butterflies flying all around at noontime. The movement of these butterflies are very smooth and graceful. In the same way, the bird also moves or flies away in a very graceful manner. Is it clear? Now we come to the end of the second module of this poem.